Hello everyone. In my previous video, you learned about the basics of recursive in CakePHP, and in this video we will see the demo for the same. So first of all, we have only author's data and we just want to print that author data. So to do so, we have just written the single statement in the author's controller index method. So we have written like dollar this author, which is model name, and find all. So it will display all the records of the author. So let's see that result. So here you can see that we have all the records of the authors. We have only two data here, so it is displaying the author data, author having id 1 and the other one is author having id 2. So further we have a situation like a author has many books and a book belongs to an author. So for that we have established a association, and for that we have written association in the author model and book model. So in author model we have written like an author has many book, you can see here, and in the model file of book we have written like a book belongs to author. So the same statement will now print out the results of authors and the associated book also. So let's say the result. So here you can see that previously it was printing only author data, and in right now after establishing that association, it is printing the author and the associated book also, like the author id having 1 has two books, which is like a book name id 1 and id 3, and the other author having id 2 has also two books, like id 2 book and the book having the id 4. So after the establishment of the association, it is printing the data of author and the books also. We also discuss about the second levels, which was like a book may also have the readers, like same way we have authors has multiple books, so the same way a books has many readers also. So for that also we have written the association rule. So in book model, previously we have defined for the author model, so here we have defined for the book model, like a book has many readers, and same as in the model file of reader we have defined like a reader belongs to books. So now the association is established, but it will, even though it will not print the data, because we haven't specified how much depth level cake php should go to print the data. You may surprise like why it is, even though why it is displaying this data. So recursive 1 is the default value, so even though if you haven't defined the recursive value, cakephp will find the data up to the recursive level 1. So it is printing the data of author and the book. Now we want to display the data of the readers, which is associated with this book also. So for that we have to write the recursive, so which was written like dollar this the model name, which is here author, and then the recursive, and you have to give the value for that. This value indicates the level of the cakephp should go to find the data. Here we have to define like level 2, so it will display the records of readers for the particular book also. So now after defining the recursive value, we are refreshing the screen, and here you can see that now it is showing the values or the records of the reader also. So total hierarchy is like we have one author which has id 1, it has books which is like book 01, book id 1, the book id 3, and for that particular book also we have multiple readers. So here for this book we have two readers like alex and johnny, and this book has no reader, so it is giving the blank array. Same for the second author, which has written two books, book id 2 and the book id 4, and same for the book which has id 2, it has two readers which is like smith and prince, and the second book has no reader, so the same way it is displaying the blank array. So the same case we have studied in the theory, and here I have explained the demo for the same. So hope you enjoyed and you understand very well what is the basic concept of the recursive, and most of the doubts regarding or the how you have to use the recursive which was explained in my theory portion. So you haven't watched that video, so please watch that video, and thanks for this support. Thank you.